Namaste, everyone. Welcome. My name is Megan Campbell, and today I wanted to chat with you a little bit about everything that's happening in the world right now. So, this morning I posted on my Facebook page, Megan Campbell Yoga, how in the last couple of days I've been feeling really sad and heavy and down. And this is kind of our collective energy, I believe, right now after the recent Paris attacks. And in that energy, we have seen a lot of awareness, perhaps, of people sharing the other things that are going on in the world that are also quite heavy, and from a place of terror, from a place of fear. And I think it's had a really big impact on our awakening of the state of the world right now. And as a light worker and a modern day mystic, I recognize that how I've been feeling is not my own, but a accumulation of that energy of all. And I think this is one of the kind of beautiful things that is happening in light of these recent situations, is that we are recognizing as a collective that what happens to one, what happens to hundreds, what happens to thousands really affects us all. And ultimately, this is the teaching of almost every spiritual tradition in the world, that we are one. And so what happens in the macrocosm, what happens around us, is always going to affect how we're perhaps feeling within. And so it becomes our work as mystics and yogis and these light workers of the world to really recognize that and take steps to transform the fear. And so Course in Miracles says that when we have the presence of fear, it's a sure sign that we are relying on our own strength. And so in the last couple of days, what I have been doing is every time that sadness or that fear or those thoughts are rising that take me from a state of peace and joy and love, as often as possible, I have just stopped where I am or sat down on my meditation cushion in front of my altar and prayed for peace. Prayed for peace within myself and prayed for peace in the world. And this is huge because we are the reflection of what we would like to receive. So if we are in a state of fear and not surrendering that energy to the higher intelligences to do what they need to do with it, recycle it, compost it, and restore us back to a place of love, we just pull in more fear. And our job is really to be the light and to reflect what it is that we would like to see for the world, for the people around us, and for ourselves. And so I wanted to share with you a really beautiful meditation that I shared in the Rasa Revolution training and retreat just this past weekend. And it's one that I do every single day at the end of my meditation. And it's something that I've been doing constantly over the last couple days as a reminder of what I've been talking about just now. And so this meditation is the repetition of Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And this translates to, may I be happy and free, and may my words, thoughts, and actions contribute to the happiness and freedom of all, or the peace and freedom of all. Really, you can kind of interchange those words in a way that feels right for you. And so I've included below the song that I've used and that I play at the end of my meditations, and I chant out loud, or if you're not comfortable, you can just sit silent and allow the energy of the words, the intention behind them, to shower you in their loving meaning. Or of course, you can repeat it silently in your mind. If you're quite familiar with the mantra, you can of course do it without music if you'd like. And the way that we place our hands is also really important. And this is taking our right hand, cupping it over the crown of our head. And this is as though we're blessing ourselves. And then the left hand, the palm open in line with the heart, so just a little higher than the navel. and this is a blessing or offering to the world. And so we hold our arms in this position for the entire time. Of course, if you need to start for just a couple of minutes, you can let your hands rest on your lap and then come back in as you get more and more used to it. And you just close your eyes and you repeat this mantra. You sing it, as I mentioned, with the song if you'd like, or silently, or just let the words bathe your being as a really powerful reminder that what we are, what we want to be, how we want to feel is going to attract those things back into our life. And it's going to also give us the power to reflect it onto those around us as a reminder of who we all are at the essence of our core and our being, which is unconditional love and light. And Course in Miracles says, when we attack others, we ultimately are attacking ourselves. And so this meditation reminds us to release the fear, to let go of the attack and judgment, and to restore ourselves back to that place of unconditional love and light, so that we may spread those energies powerfully into the world as a tribe of light workers and mystics and yogis and yoginis, and share what it is that we feel the world needs most importantly, potently in this time, this day and age. And so I hope this helps you to release any fears around what's going on in the world right now. I recommend that you do it every day until that sadness, that heaviness, that fear starts to dissipate and you can feel yourself restored back into a place of just joyful being in the world and allowing yourself to walk around that way and spread the light. Thank you so much. It has been an honor and a pleasure, as always, to share with you some of the ways that I practice and continue to stay true to this path. I'm also going to be sharing meditations like this in person in my Yogini Yoga Urban Retreat coming up December 18th to 20th, as well as other really beautiful feminine practices through yoga, meditation, reflection, and discussion. Hopefully you can join us. The link below is to help you get more information, and you can also register soon if you want to, because there's only 2 spots remaining now. So I hope to connect with you there. If not, once again through here or my newsletter, which if you're just finding me on YouTube, you can find the link to that as well and stay up to date on all of my offerings and these posts offering you some beautiful tools to continue to be the leaders of love in the world at this time. So namaste.